I stand before the man called Wonderful. He's got a sword on his thigh, but scars in his hands. At first he has no comeliness that catches my eye, but then I'm undone by this king that is beautiful. More than the radiance of the lights in the sky, the only begotten of the Father, formed in truth, full of grace. Though once led like a lamb to the slaughter, the light of the knowledge of God is shining in his face. Oh, glory be to God on high. See, now this blessed hope of ours is drawing nigh, for that same man who first came, a lowly babe, helpless, dependent, and poor, is now coming again to bring peace to every heart that's afraid and every broken thing restore. In his faithfulness, he will bring justice for the abused and the oppressed. He will make every wrong thing right and leave no wickedness unaddressed. For all eternity, he will reign o'er the kingdom of the light, equally holding his power with tenderness and might. He is fiercer and still kinder than we can imagine. Yet because this suffering servant endured the cross for all eternity, we can trust him. I stand before the man called Wonderful. He's got a sword on his thigh, but scars in his hands. And for all eternity, we can trust him. We trust a God that we cannot see, and furthermore, his plans for the earth and what he wants to do. Looking at the book of Revelation, so many people approach the subject with fear and the subject of Jesus' return with misunderstandings about who God is. And truly, to be able to approach that study rightly, we need to be able to first come into agreement in our hearts and know that we can trust God. So how can we trust God, especially when we cannot see? We can trust him because of the person of Jesus. 2 Corinthians, Paul writes and tells us that the knowledge of God has been shown into our hearts through the face of Jesus Christ. And Jesus even himself said that if we'd seen him, that we would have seen the Father. And so we can truly know the heart of God through the person of Jesus because of the way that he lived his life on the earth and the sacrifice that he gave for each one of us. I can trust that when he comes back again, that he has our best interest in mind, that he's kind, and that he truly is a suffering servant.